Man, you can't say goons anymore. It means jerking your cock.
What?
Hello and welcome back to the Bad Take Delete show. It's me. I'm back. I'm not dead.
Oh, I can't
Oh,
believe
shit.
it. You're back.
And with
Back
us,
from your stub toe.
if that's the story we want to go with, they
Yeah, that's the story we
beat
went
me
with.
with bricks and put me in a locker. But speaking of which, I'm with my good non-physical assaulting friends.
Yeah.
Ryan.
That's me. That's
and
me, actually.
the spirit of Dev.
Yeah, we still haven't figured that out.
Yahoo!
Basically, we'll get a
How are you
recap.
doing that without lips? Your cardboard. How did you
Oh my
do
God.
that? That was insane.
It's a mystery.
Basically, JJ and I use Windows, and Dev uses macOS, and macOS had an update that fucked most shit up, and still
Yeah.
not fixed.
macOS fucked my shit up.
Can't believe it. She can't do a lot, but you know what you can
Never
do.
going to this barber again.
We could talk about the Poonaverse. Did you guys see that?
The what?
The Poonaverse.
Okay.
You ever seen that?
The shitaverse.
The shitaverse?
The Pooh
Poonaverse.
Bear-niverse. Yeah, that's
You excited?
I think cinema's over, guys.
What, you don't like public domain characters becoming horror mascots and then becoming friend monsters, I guess?
I don't know if you believe me, but no, I'm not crazy about it.
You don't like Winnie the Pooh, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, the Russian sleep experiment? You don't like those?
Are those separate things, or are they all in one thing?
They're separate movies, but they're gonna be all in the same universe, apparently.
How?
I'm sorry, I'm just reading like the
reading?
titles. Fucking Pinocchio. Unstrung.
I will give him
Bambi.
that.
Yeah.
The Reckoning. Neverland. Nightmare.
Oh my god.
Neverland Nightmare. You could have come up with
Pooniverse
something.
Monsters Assembled 2025.
We're going with the wild territory of what if Peter Pan was a pedophile? No one's done this before.
Ooh, yikes.
The
I feel like it has
yeah.
to be a joke, though. I don't think it's real.
Well, it is a joke. It is funny. Like, it's like, haha, look at all this stuff we're doing. But it's
But they're
it's
not
supposed to be
actually
serious.
doing it, are they?
Well, they are doing it, because of
Why?
course. Because why not? Remember how Universal tried having their monster movies, but then The Mummy failed because it was stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying that again, but not them.
I will be sitting in the theater.
Just like how you'd be sitting for Harold and the Purple Crayon.
I'm not watching that. I'm not. There's no world in where I see that. That is one of the fucking Tropic Thunder opening fake movie trailers. That's not a real thing. That's not a real product. You can't convince me that that's not money laundering in some way.
Yeah, people kept comparing it to like when 30 Rock mentions a fake movie.
Yeah, exactly that. It's like something that's so you'd have to make it up as a joke for it to be believable. But this is a real thing. This is like a multi-million-dollar backed project.
And what's weird about it is produced by Sony, and it's got the main actor from Shazam. Like, I know,
Yeah, Zach Levy.
yeah, Zach, doesn't he have like other stuff he can be in?
Shazam!
What?
I
Yeah.
I don't know. I think his COVID comments might have put him back a few options.
Oh, so he's got to like he's cursed to do children's movies for a while until you can get that COVID-ness away from him. Then he can come back to making cool movies like Shazam.
Yeah, I guess they saw he was pretty good at playing the adult version of a kid, and they're like, we can make this your whole thing.
I did
We
show
can
you
make
that
this your typecast.
Yeah, he's typecast as the...
boy trapped in man's body.
Oh my god, if they do a big remake, he's definitely got it.
I did show you that fucked picture that I'm going to show on screen of like, oh look, they have his original outfit and someone photoshopped him to be bald and ugly.
Really?
Yeah, I showed you that. I'm going to show up on screen.
Put it
oh,
on screen. Whoa!
Jesus Christ, that's
Whoa.
fucking scary as hell.
Yeesh.
That's
Never shown that again.
that's a spicy meatball. That's what I say about that.
That's a spicy meatball. Your classic catchphrase.
Spicy meatball.
That's the word of the day, folks. Spicy meatball.
That's how the meatball crumbles.
That's how that...
That's how the meatball crumbles. Do you guys like meatball subs?
What? I
when
don't
you
like,
go to a
I don't
sub
like
shop-
that. I thought that was so
I don't
funny.
like. I like meatballs, but I don't like meatball subs. I just.
Curious.
I'd
why?
rather have put something else in my sandwich.
Like
Oh,
what?
like what?
Well, if we're talking Subway, which I don't eat anymore.
So we're not talking Subway.
Uh,
then. Just say any
well,
sub
like,
sandwich. Any
well,
sandwich.
I, like,
Yeah.
bleh.
Bleh.
I said that because like I used to eat Subway, but not anymore. But
Because
like,
they don't have them in France.
no, they do have Subway in France. I just,
Oh.
I don't eat Subway anymore.
That's weird.
Because
Subway in
I
France.
ate
It
it.
sounds like it
I
shouldn't
ate it
be
like
there.
every single day for years, and I
So
got
long,
sick of it.
Subway.
Oh.
But back when I did go to Subway a lot and I got a sub instead of a meatball sub, I'd usually get like chicken or tuna with like spinach and cucumber and
Oh, the Popeye
like,
classic.
yeah, and like no sauce.
No sauce.
No, I'm
Your
not
sauce
a
is
sauce
your whole
person.
life.
I think you constructed
No.
like a
I
cartoon
have.
sandwich.
I do really like tartar sauce, which I realized
Mm-hmm.
very recently. But like they don't serve that really, unless it's like
Ew.
a fucking sea shanty.
What about Dijon mustard?
Like, parlor.
that?
I only like it in like very small doses. Like if I'm cooking and I'm making like a cream sauce, I'll add like a couple drops of it. But like
Oh, okay.
I don't like adding it to my sandwich raw.
Oh.
Like that's just too much.
What about duck sauce when eating Chinese food?
I don't know if I've tried duck sauce
red?
before.
It's red.
I don't
red
think
sauce?
I've tried that. No.
What about
know
Grey
what it tastes like?
Poupon?
What is that?
I don't know. I just know that people talk about Grey Poupon sometimes. You like Grey Poupon, JJ?
I don't even know what that is.
We gotta talk about it eventually. Basically, it was a
Someone's
condiment
a little
made
weirdo talking about Grey Poupon.
grape. You like grape spreads?
What?
Jelly? More of a
I
jelly or
like
jam
jelly,
person.
but I don't like grape.
Oh, like what flavor of grape? Like strawberry?
I like strawberry, yeah. Strawberry and apricot.
Apricot. That's like
Yeah.
Okay,
You've
that's
never
fine.
tried apricot jelly?
I
It's
don't go out of my
really
way
good.
to get it. What about you, JJ?
It's
Do you like apricot
really
jelly?
good.
I just like peanut butter and jelly.
I
That's
also
just
like
the
that.
kind of guy. Okay, so we can agree on that,
Jelly.
right?
You can agree on
Peanut
that.
butter,
Yeah.
jelly, and meatballs,
Or
and
jelly.
The
Or
only
any
people who
sandwich.
don't
Good.
like peanut butter and jelly are people who are allergic to peanut butter and or jelly.
And
Can you
those are
imagine
just
being that
like
person?
Or bread.
that's
I'm sorry, guys. I'm allergic to jelly and peanut butter and bread.
that's
Sorry,
just
guys.
natural selection, though.
Yeah, no. When I was in school, we used to drive by a peanut factory. But one day, like
Mm-hmm.
a couple of days of the week or whatever, we had to drive away from the peanut factory because the fumes or whatever would like kill the kid, whatever. But they wouldn't tell us which kid it was. But I
They
was
didn't want
like,
you using that
I wanna-
information.
Want to know? Wanna
I'm
fucking
just
know.
saying that I feel like peanut allergies is natural selection. Like
Oh,
if
wait.
a peanut takes you out, you were not. I don't know.
I'm gonna lead into this. For a joke. But in the serious news, scientists use CRISPR to eliminate HIVs from some cells, which means that we're getting very good at DNA editing.
Great.
Ooh.
Always love hearing that.
Yeah, I'm glad. That's good stuff. Which means that in the future we'll be able to eliminate diseases and stuff from babies. Like they won't be able to have like gluten allergies and everything.
Yeah, I mean, that was always an inevitability.
But that also means we can give it back to them.
Oh god. Of course you would think of that.
Well,
That'd
no,
be pretty cool.
because it's like JJ.
Yeah,
Imagine your baby's
we can
perfect.
take the disease and we can give them back and we can control you.
Well, no, because it's like my baby's too perfect. He's like 5'11".
Can
not
you
quite
give my
6 foot,
baby a little
5'11".
autism? I want him to have some struggles in life.
But he's got
That's
20/20
evil.
vision.
I don't want him to be a boring ass
autism.
normie. Can you make this one have a little anxiety?
I think the only cool thing about it would be if there was like we added to the point where you have
Oh.
like an app on your phone, and like if your kid's like fucking around a bit too much, you could turn on the blindness. Yeah, you're all right. Lights out, buddy. It's like fucking runs into a wall.
Bringing up the baby's like, you know
It's like
what? I
that
want to
one
give
Jack
him.
Stauber short where,
Oh,
where
yeah.
the pumpkin's like, I can make you blind as a bat, and he just goes, woo!
I want
Exactly.
I want him to unlock. Like, you ever played Castlevania Symphony of the Night and you got all your cool weapons, but like after the first level you die and you lose all of them?
Yeah.
At the age of 25, I want this baby to activate his peanut allergy, and then let
Like a sleeper peanut allergy.
it go
Bro.
away after 5 years, and his whole diet has to change.
Guys, we're
That's-
just describing what God does like every day. He's like,
Every day.
this one I'm gonna make allergic to eggs now.
That could just
That
happen.
happens. People like find or
Yeah, I
lose
know.
allergies
My friend,
as they grow
my
older.
friend had that. He used to be able to eat eggs, and then he started throwing up whenever he ate eggs. He couldn't eat eggs anymore.
I don't even like eggs that much. It just
I
they're
love
just
eggs.
easy to make.
If I was allergic
You know
to
what I mean?
eggs, I'd do something to myself that's not monetizable.
You would eat eggs and die.
Yeah.
If I were allergic to eggs, I wouldn't even know.
Well, you see like dietary restrictions and like cultures from around the world that aren't used to what we're used to. Like I've seen this YouTube
Yeah.
video of like Asian people in the East trying cheese for the first time, and it's like, ugh, gross.
That's real, dude. You know, they don't even know what some of this stuff is. I work at a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
One day I brought one strand of like linguine.
Yeah.
And they all screamed and threw things at me. They were so confused what it was because, you know, they're from China, so like they don't know
Oh.
that, you know.
And you're like, no, it's just like ramen.
No,
And they-
yeah, I'm like, no, guys, it's ramen. It's like ramen.
And they hit
then
you
they started
harder.
like, one of them had a bow and arrow.
And then
I
they
don't even
told
know
you
where
that's
that
how the
was.
meatball crumbles, and they kicked you
That's
out.
what they said. They said that, but it was I couldn't translate it at the moment. But like I got the vibe. You know, it's when someone says that in any language, you kind of piece it together.
Now, as a fun fact for JJ, he works at the same Chinese restaurant in which the Kung Fu master trained Steven Seagal at.
No, you're just that's
That's a fact.
Ryan. That's a
Don't dox
racism there,
JJ,
buddy. I
come
wouldn't
on.
want to say
It's
that.
What? You don't know that story? Where
You just heard
was
Chinese
washing
restaurant, and you're like, oh, karate, right?
No. Steven Seagal had this story that he tells people where he was washing dishes
Yeah.
at a Chinese restaurant.
And so yeah, someone saw him scrubbing, and they're like, this guy has the making of a fucking warrior.
They also have that for Italian restaurants. Like this guy can be a good mobster.
They saw him, and they're like, we need to put this guy in a sailor outfit and give him a gun and put him on a poster right now.
That's how it worked for Popeye. Like that guy really eats spinach a lot. He he'd be a good sailor.
Speaking of Popeye, you know they were trying to do a live action Popeye movie right now.
Yeah.
Why?
You know which actor would be great for it?
No.
Tim Robinson.
Who the fuck is that?
I would love that. You know,
I
what?
think
they
he
need,
should
they need to
leave.
get.
I'm
You ever
gonna
seen that?
Google it. Tim.
I think
You've seen his face.
yeah, he'd be great. He'd be like, I'm Popeye, you know.
What the fuck?
I'm Popeye. You may have seen the bit where it's like this reality dating show, but he's like, oh, we don't even think you're here to date this woman. You just keep using the zip line to the pool.
Why does he look like that?
That show is great.
You
the
can't
only
just
thing I
say
don't
that
like,
about people.
The only thing I don't like about this show is there have been some times where I'll write something or come up with an idea,
Yeah.
and there's like a 5% chance they already did it. Like I think there was a court bit where they were like reviewing text messages.
I mean, the guy's
And
hat.
they kept talking about his hat, and I had a bit like that. I had an idea like that, but it wouldn't be about it. I can't even describe it, but they pretty much they stole my bit, and I'm gonna sue them.
I think that happened for like SNL or Family Guy or something. They stole Nostalgia Critics bit or something like that.
Did they? And they
I
got
think,
away
it's
with
Family
it?
Guy. Family Guy stole one of Nostalgia Critics bits, and SNL stole a bit from that one animator about the Charmin bears shitting.
Yeah, so this is why the legal system is corrupt, because they can
And
get away with that.
Why the United States is suing Apple. That's a great fucking transition.
That's great.
You know,
I think we need.
What are they suing Apple for?
Having a monopoly on iPhones and computer stuff and doing a walled ecosystem because
How do you have a monopoly on your own product?
Bro,
So-
out of all the companies to sue for a monopoly, why Apple? Why not like fucking the glasses industry?
What about
So-
Monopoly, the game?
macOS is one of the few operating systems in which it's just sold by one company and sold on one system. It used to be sold on multiple systems back in the day, but Steve Jobs changed that. And so basically, if you're buying into this ecosystem, it's hard to leave. It's hard to get out. And for iPhones, like they have RSCS text message. It's gonna be a lot of computer stuff. Basically, they don't need to do the shit that they gotta do, and they can make this more open source because you can operate Windows on macOS easily, but you cannot do macOS on Windows that easily. You know, that's a basic thing people do every day, not illegally.
Oh, legally, completely, you know.
Yeah, it's you ever ran a virtual system?
No.
No.
Well, imagine, you ever seen those Vinesauce Joel things where he
Dragons.
completely breaks an operating system?
No.
Oh, I'm just describing things you never even seen before. Like,
I've seen both.
you ever seen Cheese?
Actually, now that you mention that, I don't think I have.
I think if you have
I think
seen Cheese.
I think I had the idea.
I don't even know how I can describe
house
cheese
is
to
made of
someone.
cheese.
Yeah, you're in France.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Well, not always. You got blue cheese, which is white and blue for some reason.
If you eat blue cheese, that's gross because it's rotten, dude.
Some cheese is also like orange and green.
Yeah, because it's moldy and it stinks and it smells bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat
Like
stinky cheese.
We know what I would eat.
What would you eat?
What would you eat? What's on your
Fucking
mind?
Awful transition. Do you guys see the Unreal Engine 5 demo for the Marvel 1943 thing?
I would eat that.
I'm
eat that-
sorry.
eat that a lot.
What?
It
So
would have a crunch to
basically,
it.
Unreal Engine is the system that Fortnite and a bunch of games and movies uses for in real-time graphics. And you may have seen on Twitter, but the actor for Black Panther was face-tracked, and it looks like a real fucking person. It'll show up on screen.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So now, like, you can go back to
I'd eat
like
that.
Yeah.
LA. You
I'd
can
eat
look
that.
back at LA Noir and how like they got like so many criminal suits for what they did, and now Marvel can just do it, you know, without the criminal suits.
Yeah, I like that game because it's like, it's so great because the face technology. It's like, what about the actual game? It's like, well, don't worry about that. Let's look at the face technology we're doing.
The game's alright, yeah. But the Marvel
fine.
game, people are getting so excited for it. Part of the reason I fucking hate games now is there's no footage. There's no
realism?
game footage in it at all.
Well, that is in real-time game graphics, and they did show some of the procedural generation for everything, like how
That's
they're
great.
able to like show brick roads and all that shit. It's like, it's nice.
I guess, but I just want to
Were
see
the
what
brick
like
roads
what do
yellow?
what am I playing?
Yeah.
Like, is it gonna be like a third person game? Is it gonna be
It's gonna be a third-person game.
Is it gonna be is it gonna be the same kind of design as the fucking Avengers game that Square Enix made?
Oh no, that was more of a live service kind of game, and it looked okay. Think of it more like a AAA game with very, very nice graphics, and this is a single player thing. Like, it's gonna look nice.
I hope so.
It'll look fun. But it's even better news that I'm way more fucking excited about. I'm way more excited about.
I already know what you're gonna say.
I
Fortnite
don't.
is
No,
bringing
he said-
first person
I
later
should
this
have
year.
known.
Should've
Wasn't
known.
first person already there?
No. There was a glitch that people found that in the internal
Oh.
files, first person was always there, but they didn't implement it. And it's like, I want to try that. I like that. I like new game modes.
Yeah. Yeah. And then aren't Fall Guys gonna be in there somehow?
Yes, Fall Guys would seem to be playable in Fortnite. Battle Royale will be made using the UEFI engine. It's like Unreal Engine, but it's like an engine. It's gonna look nice. It'd be fun. And also,
How do
Fortnite
you-
returns to iOS.
How do you reason that as Fall Guys though? Like they're gonna implement your entire game.
Well, the game was already free. Fall Guys, if I remember correctly. Like, now it's free.
Yeah,
but it's now like,
still. Now I can be like, do I want to open Fall Guys or do I want to open Fortnite and Fall Guys? I'm gonna open that one.
it's basically a new version of Roblox.
Yeah, I've been on there. They have some. You can Google anything on there and you'll find something.
You know what's even better for gaming news? It's actually
Tell
better
me.
for humanity stuff. So they finally
it's
showed
Fortnite
off.
again.
Say it again.
I said, if it's Fortnite again.
No, it's actually about Neuralink. They finally showed off the first person to have Neuralink, and it's a quadriplegic, so he can't move his arms or legs and everything. And when he first got it, he immediately used it to play Civilization 6 for 8 hours straight.
That's actually so cool.
He used a
That's
Mac OS,
awesome.
which is fine. It's just Mac OS, whatever. But they showed off the technology in real time. It's like a nice 10-minute video on Twitter. Like, I'm fine with brain implant stuff, but I wouldn't trust Elon. There has to be like, if it was a pact between Microsoft, Apple, Google, and a bunch of other companies to regulate an open source version of this rather than a directly one company doing this thing, I'd trust it way more. Because what if you gotta upgrade that? You gotta ask your hospital doctors like, hey, can I upgrade? And they're like, no, it's not covered by insurance. You gotta stick with the old version.
Imagine the Apple suit goes through and they have to cancel like Mac OS, and they're like, yeah, so like we're not gonna be able to like go in there and rewire it, so we're gonna have to terminate the whole thing.
Let's terminate the user.
Yeah, sorry, champ.
But in more recent news, there's actually something you might be interested in, Dev, because it's something cheap and it's
Ooh.
gaming.
Oh boy.
The Quest 2's official price has been cut again. It's now just $200.
I hate the world.
Did you just buy a Quest or something?
I bought it like a few months ago.
What the fuck do you mean a few months ago? Like, that's a reasonable amount of time to buy it. If you buy, I thought you could say like I bought it yesterday or something. Or I bought it a week ago.
But obviously I'm gonna be pissed that it's $200 cheaper now.
It's not $200 cheaper. It's just $150 cheaper.
I'm sorry, what is Quest 2?
The Quest 2 is a VR headset that's standalone, but you can also plug it into your macOS or Windows device to use an extra screen and play games on. I think you'll like
Mid.
it. Why is it mid?
What?
It's $200.
I'm sorry,
I
what were
don't
you
know.
playing like directly before you got on?
We don't talk about that.
You know what's an even better deal?
What?
What?
I feel like I'm showing for this, but I really don't feel like I want to. Walmart is selling this bundle that includes a $50 Quest Store credit. So like you're essentially spending $200 for $250. So like that's good.
You can buy a Rick and Morty game.
I was playing this golf game. I don't remember what it's called on top of my head, so I just put it on the screen. I play it with friends, and I play
Golf
a
with
rock
friends?
climbing game. Maybe it is that one. I just remember the top.
This golf
Like-
game I played with my friends. Can't remember the name.
But yeah, so I'll tell you an even better deal. I talked to you about it. I talked with some cosplay friends about it. It doesn't matter for Dev. It doesn't matter for Dev at all.
Oh.
You know why, Dev?
Why?
The American store Joann's is closing, or it's not closing yet, but it's going through
Aw.
bankruptcy. And they're having up to 80% off sale on everything. So if you do cosplay stuff, it's a good time to get some shit.
That's true.
Time.
My mom used to go there a lot 'cause she does a lot of craft stuff.
I was telling everyone about it.
She'd be upset.
And for you, JJ,
Yeah?
if you want like a basic white or black t-shirt, they're $250.
Oh, that's actually
Yeah.
like just one shirt or
Yeah, like they have blank color. Like I have like a rainbow of blank shirts. 'Cause it's more so like a craft thing where it's like, oh, you can put designs on it. But no, you can buy a adult full size shirt for $250. It's white or black or
all right,
red.
yeah, I'll check it out. I guess I'll
Just
drive
to
over
specify,
Joanne's.
you mean $2.50, right?
Yeah, $2.50.
Because I was gonna say like
American.
250 is a fucking scam.
It's a steal actually.
What if it comes with the Steam Deck or the
That'd be funny.
Quest, whatever it is. I don't.
I can't remember the top of my head, but another Steam Deck competitor is on sale now for $200 less, and it's actually a good competitive to the Steam Deck.
The Game Boy.
Yeah, that one. And before this call, I kept showing JJ all these cool innovations and emulators, and he's like,
I want to buy them. But I don't need them. I have a real
Steam
Game
Deck.
Boy. I have a Steam Deck. I have a real Game Boy. I don't need any of this shit. I don't need any of this Game Boy shit.
Oh yeah, they came out with the new Yuzu emulator clone.
All right, I'll
for
buy it.
free. No, it's free.
Oh, okay.
It's free. Yeah, you can just download it. They're like,
Okay.
we're like Yuzu without the paywall.
Good. I'm sure it's nothing in that code is from the original.
Nothing from the original at all.
No, just works.
So I'm gonna read this one more news thing, then we're gonna get into questions. It's about a movie. Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan's secret film, set in the 1930s Jim Crow South, is rumored to be about vampires going to war against the Ku Klux Klan.
That's fucking rad.
That's fucking amazing, dude.
Please put Spike Lee on that.
I hope you can.
Put him in there. I don't know in what element. Just let him come in there with a bag of coke and just throw ideas in the wind. That'd be awesome. That movie sounds great.
Yeah, one of the comments says like Blade X Django Unchained. This is so great.
That movie has one of my favorite things in it.
Blade or Django Unchained?
The vampire Ku Klux Klan movie.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite thing in it? Michael B. Jordan? He's a good actor.
What's right in the description?
Vampires?
It's in the description. Yeah.
Crow South?
No, look, man. Look, don't twist my words.
Don't twist your words.
It's my favorite
We know
thing.
A rumor?
whose words we will twist.
What?
The questions we gotta read because every
Oh,
week we
shit.
read out questions
Yay!
and
Yippee.
we record on Thursdays usually, so probably get those questions in beforehand. And I'm gonna read some.
Yeah, type faster, you idiot.
So we asked people about the
Dummy.
Pooniverse.
Ha, poop.
The Pooniverse.
Poo.
Niverse.
Ha.
Cow of Tommy Gun.
shitiverse.
Some of these designs look generally creepy and cool. It sucks that they stuck to a franchise like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's fair enough, I guess.
Yeah.
I actually haven't seen what the designs look like.
I guess you'll see it when you watch this episode.
Oh shit!
Whoa.
You just like jump scare the screen.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Checkmeister. I think after the last film that the only thing Blood and Honey team should be allowed to is touch walls of a jail cell. So in other words, I'll be there opening night. I like that. It's kind of like Sharknado 5. Like they didn't have to make it,
I've never seen that.
but I'll be there.
Sorry.
Poo.
Poo the first.
You're still fucking up.
It's fucking funny. I don't care.
Shut the fuck up.
Think about it.
I am,
Yeah,
and
can
I'm
you
not
think about
5.
You think about that? Actually, for mature 6-year-olds, actually, the poo jokes.
Yeah. Let me have this. Jesus. People are dying.
People are always
fucking
dying everywhere.
Dev. I'm so-
Actually.
People are dying, so that means that I can laugh about haha funny shit.
Exactly.
Shit
exactly.
universe. Hee hee hoo hoo.
Yeah. Let's call it the shit
shitiverse.
universe. Just cut the middleman. Just call it shit.
Shit first. Jonah Blanc. Of course it will fail. It's cinematic universe people are sick of, not just superheroes. I don't think people are sick of cinematic universes in of themselves.
I disagree. I have seen that sentiment a lot where people are like, stop being Marvel.
Stabby Marvel, what are you doing?
My
Marvel
hot
didn't
take-
do it good.
that.
Stop trying to be them.
I thought, honestly, I think DC is what ruined it.
Oh, yeah?
Like, I know Marvel obviously oversaturated it, but like
I
DC.
will not take this slander.
Are you fucking kidding me? Do you,
like
not
DC?
remember
I'm not
Batman
gonna-
versus Batman
I'm
versus
not-
Superman? That one scene where he pretty much they just like set up the entire galaxy with all these characters that have no plot relevance at all. Wonder Woman comes in and stares at them for 2 seconds with her theme song that plays twice, and that's it.
And Batman's like, is she a
I'm,
friend of
I'm
yours?
not gonna sit here and pretend like I mean obviously I haven't watched all of them, but I've watched like
haven't watched
movie
all of them?
reviews where
That doesn't
no,
count. That doesn't fucking
but like
count.
I'm let me finish my point, Ryan. Like
Okay.
obviously like I've seen the sentiment where like fucking DC movies can be like fucking horrible, but but like fucking Marvel started the trend. I never fucking liked it. I always thought it was dumb
That's
and
fair.
stinky.
I think if they capped it at the first Avengers movie, it would have been like a nice idea. You know,
Well, they
all the
thought it would
movies-
fail. Like they didn't know the
Yeah.
Avengers movie would do well.
No, but it was a cool concept. You know, each movie had like was like an individual story, and then Avengers. But then
Well, no,
as
it was
kept
because
going,
of the
they were.
TV shows. Because
Yeah.
most people who watched Multiverse of Madness didn't know that Wanda's evil now.
I guess, but it kind of after that first Avengers movie, from that point on, they were always just setting up the future stuff.
Yeah.
Which kind of worked, but then by the point they got to the TV shows, it was over. But I feel like DC, when they not just them, but DC, Universal, when all these other people tried to just parrot what they were doing, they just oversaturated.
I can see that. Yeah, because if they evenly spaced out, it's like, hey, we're gonna do a Batman film, we'll do a Superman film, we'll do a Wonder Woman film. You know, like 2 more films between them and Justice League. That would be good. That'd be fun.
I might just references now. I finally saw Black Adam.
Oh, what'd you think of it?
It's actually the most insulting movie I've ever watched.
Oh, in terms of
It's so
Black
bad.
Adamness?
No, it's just like a terrible film. I don't know why they thought this would work and why Dwayne put like his entire pussy into it. Like it just
What?
Yeah, if that
it
movie
just
earned
didn't work.
$1 billion, he would have been the head of DC.
he was trying to shape it so that he was like a god. The whole movie is just sucking his dick.
He's like,
It's
I could
so
defeat
bad.
Superman.
And they had this one kid actor who can't act at all, but I guess he can skateboard well, so they put him in.
What?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. He skateboards for like 5 seconds, and they're like, "That's enough."
What do you think of Dr. Fate and his costume and everything?
Huh?
What do you think of the Justice Society of America?
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Came out of fucking nowhere. They just they said, by the way, we have an entire Justice League like subdivision here. All right, go. What? And then fucking the Atom Smasher, the original one, is a fact. So that means there were superheroes in like the 40s and 50s. We're just not gonna tackle that and just go fucking straight into it.
That's why I always like whenever you hear about Captain America stuff, because it's like, surely they just didn't stop with Captain America. Surely they had some other guys running around in the 40s doing stuff.
They had
Big Wheel. His
Big Wheel.
grandfather.
Yeah, Big Wheel. No, Big Wheel's been around since the 1800s. As soon as the wheel was like a thing, he was fucking around.
He was fucking around. But do you watch? Is he watching on Max or something? The
Yeah.
Black Adam. Was it a funny movie? Did you have fun with it, even though it was bad?
It was genuinely just like I was just watching it.
Oh.
I don't know how to. There was no emotion. I didn't feel anything. I just sat there and just absorbed it.
You
It
should have
just-
been watching it while drinking the Black Adam branded tequila. That was your first issue.
That would have gotten me through it. What's the next question? Come on, I don't want to hold up some amazing username.
So we're gonna answer some questions from the Discord server. If you wanna
Wow.
send some stuff to the Discord server. We'll also answer
Yo.
those. So fucking join. Those Kids Next Door, a crossover horror movie starring public domain children's characters. That could be interesting. And I still want you to talk about Scorchwater Valley. We already talked about that last episode.
Yeah,
That Rhino and the Red
all
Bull
of us
thing.
did.
Yeah.
All of us did. David Saslov. Someone the person we kept referring to as David Sadlov changed the name. As far as topics go, side order, Gra. I had to pronounce the Gra, too. As far as the Punaverse goes, that sounds like it'll be peak for the sole reason of how fucking stupid it sounds. I'm all for it. ID
Hell yeah.
and they said, is that the fucking Russian sleep experiment? And it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Funny.
Sigma peak alpha
Sigma,
mode.
Ohio Riz.
Ohio, it's gonna have so much Ohio Riz and
Sticking out your gut for the Rizzler.
I'll pay
Oh my
all the
God.
phantom tax.
what was that?
I don't know. I'm fucking high.
That was fantastic.
Whenever I see something stupid like that mentions all those Gen Alpha stuff, I always send it to Dev. I'm like, hey, look at this.
I know! I fucking hate it! I'm haunted by the goddamn Gen Alpha shit. I'm not even on Twitter anymore, and he sends me fucking Twitter posts of like, sticking out the gap for your Rizzler. Batman, you just gooned into my Riz cave. Fucking, like, Ohio Riz skibbity toilet. I'm
were
so
just-
sick of it, but I
What is-
can't tell him that I hate it or else he'll send it to me more.
Ryan, what is wrong? Your brain is fucking melted, dude. You were just talking to me earlier about how I should do a Batman goon
That's
video.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. Right before we recorded the fucking podcast, Ryan was
It's not
like,
ironic.
you should have Joker going like, Batman, you've arrived at my goon cave, and he's like, oh, Joker,
No,
don't
that
say
wasn't
that.
it. No. The bit
I don't
was-
think it's
I
ironic for
described-
you anymore,
I
man.
described the bit. For the audience who doesn't know the full so basically it was Robin.
Full context.
Yeah, Robin.
Well, you're
teaching
pitching
Bat-
it to the audience now. You're
pitching
like,
it to them.
guys,
Guys,
JJ
hear me
won't
out,
make
hear me
this.
out.
Can you
Yeah,
make
let's
it
see-
for
let's
me,
see.
Guys, hear me out.
please?
So Robin just is a Gen Alpha and just tells Batman all this stupid shit, and he's like, yeah, Goonin doesn't mean Goonin anymore, and so Batman can't unhear it. So whenever he just tries to fight the Joker, he's like, Joker, can you just not say that? He's not saying it anymore.
Batman, you can't say goons anymore. It means jerking your cock.
What?
What?
That's not good. I've been calling them goons for a while now.
It's me, the Joker. Did you see my last boner, Batman?
Now stretch this out for 3 minutes.
Stretch it. You could.
I could not.
good.
You're sick
No,
of the
they'll
fucking
laugh at my boner, will they? I'll show them. I'll show them how many boners the Joker can make. This emphasis on boners has given me an idea for a new adventure in crime. Gotham City will rue the day it mentioned the word boner.
And I am referencing my genitalia. I want to just clear the air there.
Just clearing the air.
Just being real. Just being honest.
Is there
Yep.
another question?
No, that's actually a great ending for this episode.
Yeah,
To end on that.
fantastic.
strange definition of that, but yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
You guys will never get those 5 minutes back.
Yep. Goodbye, everybody. We talked about boners. We talked
Yep.
about
See you later, boner
the vampire
cast.
movie. Goodbye, everybody. That's episode 40. We're celebrating 40 episodes. Goodbye,
did it.
everybody.
Oh, 40 years
All right,
old.
and now we all need to
40.
sing the same. We have to sing that fucking song they sing at the end of Charlie Brown Christmas.
Fuck, I
Heart
forgot what it
to
was.
hair will-
Oh, woo, woo.
Awooga.
Look what I can do with my face.
Oh my god, what the fuck is he doing?
What the fuck?
Holy shit. Oh my god, everyone's seen that? Jesus Christ.
I have the
Wow.
Pibby virus. No.
Oh my god, that
What?
thing that's never coming
Oh,
back.
no. Oh, this is
It's so Kai Snyat. Oh my god.
fucking. I hate you. I hate you, Ryan.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.